Alrighty, everyone, welcome back. Happy Monday. We are going to be back, and give me a second. There we are. Doing more Rogue Emerald today. I really want to make a push, try to get more of this done. Let's update the Pokedex real quick while I wait. So we're at 234. And I want to know why this isn't capturing. There we are. Alright. So we gotta figure out what we want to run today. Let's see. One thing I want to do is I want to go down and unlock Z moves and, oops. No, we're not. We want to go up here. Kanto. All right, so this is all of this. I'm trying to find. Oops. There we are. Trying to find Z moves and megas. Nope. So yeah, that's what we're gonna work on. That's just a ditto? Yeah. Alright, so I want to try to find, again, Z moves. We're gonna keep bag wipe. We're looking for things that are disabled. Besides myself. No. Maybe I don't have it yet. Alright. There we go. We'll hold on to it. We gotta figure out what we want to start our next run as, because I don't really want to start with Pyukumuku again. How much money do we have? We have a decent amount. I'm going to buy another Toxic TM because we used it to put on Pyukumuku. I didn't realize doing that would get rid of our Toxic TM. No. Here we are. So like, there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I'm not sure about Water Pulse since we already have the Surf HM. But we definitely want Toxic, which we can't afford. Never mind. So we have a couple options. And this is just what we've caught so far. Yo, what's going on, Moxie? I think that's you. Your name always shows up as, like, dark blue against black. Yeah, there we go. What's going on? You want to pick a Pokemon for me to start with? We've caught 230, and as long as we found it, like, as long as we've caught it before, we should be able to go back in to Safari Zone and find it, hopefully. Or you can pick from whatever's here. I'm just seeing what our options are. Is that a Gothita? Yeah. Or you can pick a quest that we haven't done with. Yeah, no worries. You're on Twitch? Is the stream delay on your end? Also, if you, yeah, that sucks. The starter options is pretty much anything we've caught so far, so name something, I'll tell you if we've caught it or not. There's also, like, we'd have to go into the Safari Zone to get it. You can also pick from any of these that we've already found, so Torchic, Honedge, Dino, Heracross, or Honedge, Meditite, Zorua, Clink, Gothita, Geibel, Bagon, Mew, Deoxys, and Meowth. Or, well, I'll give you one more option. You can give me a quest to target farm here. So those would be Apotheosis, which is only use legendaries. Aesthetics, only use shinies. I'm going to say no on that one because it's going to take me a while. Kanto style, where we can only use Kanto bosses and regional decks. We don't have Shaman, we don't have Hoopa. Deep Space, where we have to have a Deoxys to the end, so we'd start with it. Or any of these typing masteries, where we can only use types. So yeah, you can pick a Pokemon or pick a quest for me to go after. When you do that, I'm gonna go drink. If you're sticking with Heracross, that's fine. We'll start with Heracross and see how the run plays out. What's this Heracross looking like? We'll check it out in a second. Because, oops. I do not want to start with Pyukumuku again. Alright, let's see what Heracross is looking like. We could do bug or fighting, I guess, depending on what we find. Ew. Let's see if we can make that a little bit better. So... we want to go over here to these guys. Arm thrust, bullet seed. All right, these are pretty decent. I don't know about arm thrust. I mean, but that's what it's going to have. But if we teach it something now, it'll always have it. So we have Night Slash and Arm Thrust, which are interesting for Heracross. Also, what's this Heracross ability? Has Swarm. What is Heracross's other abilities? Because eventually we can buy like an ability capsule or ability patch. It can also get... it can get Guts. Or... and my eyes are bugging me today. Or Moxie. Moxie's the hidden ability. So if we go here... Megahorn's pretty solid, although it's really inaccurate. Moxie, it's great. I had a doubles run in this game where I had a Moxie Crocodile that had Earthquake. So every turn I'd Earthquake, the other 3 Pokemon would faint, it would get 3 Moxie stacks, and I'd repeat. Snoreswagger, okay. Yeah, if you can get it going, it's nutty. So yeah, we're gonna go with him. So we're gonna go with Night Slash instead of Leer. And we'll learn Arm Thrust too. Instead of Endure? Yeah. Alright. We're all good. We don't have Megas unlocked yet, which is unfortunate. Or even Z powers. We'll see how this goes. If we come across like a swarming route, we'll see how far we can take bug types. Or fighting, again. We have options. I think fighting will probably be easier to do. There's a Nurse Joy down there. So this is a warm route. Mighty route. There's 2 Nurse Joys. Let's go average Mighty. Nurse Joy is like the best of everything. I do miss like the radial select mode where I could have both bikes and fishing rods. We're not ready to fight him yet. Let's I'm gonna choke. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Or like Pangoro. Or I guess it'd be Pancham. That's not. That's just pure normal. If there's not a bug or fighting type on the route, I might just catch some decent stuff. I forgot, like, Heracross's early moveset actually has a lot of coverage. That's normal Dargon. Alright. We can go fight this guy now. I'm pretty confident about that. Yo, Tyrone, what's going on, man? We just started a new run. We started with a Heracross, and we're going to see if we can do a bug-only or a fighting-only run, depending on what we find. If we don't find anything good early on, though, I'm not going to worry about it. Thank you for following my guy. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I was saying, Heracross has, like, really good coverage early on. Yeah, so far in this route, there's been a Kangaskhan and a Drampa. Go along here, just for shits and giggles. There was a World of Warcraft guild name I saw a while back called Crits and Giggles, and it made me laugh. That's not fighting. Alright, there's one Pokemon we haven't seen yet on this route. Plus the fishing. I should see what we get from fishing and surfing. Oh, if we get like a Poliwag, it doesn't count for the... Oh, that would suck. Poliwag's not part fighting type. That's disappointing. But yeah, it's just... Yeah, there's some of those I have to be careful with if I'm going for the type masters. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get a Poliwrath this early on, though, because, like, this is literally the first zone. Nothing but Kangaskhan. We don't even have to fight it. We're already max level. Like, if it's shiny, I'm going to catch it. Because then that'll help us with our shiny-only run, which is going to take us a long time to do. So we'll surf and fish down there and get that item, but... I know we probably want a Flame Orb. I don't think it's that. I think tough areas have more items and more trainers. I think is how it works. If I remember right, Bunnelby's part normal. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not sure about that. So we have this. Again, I wanted to get to the Nurse Joys. And also, the tough routes only have 2 Pokemon you can find on them. The average have 4, and the normal have 6. So I wanted to have more opportunities to, like, more chances. This might be the deciding point of, do we try to force it, or do we just go with this? I think in any case, I catch it. But, like, Popplio is a good early find. And it's one more for the Dex. I'm wondering if I try to force this. Like, if I try to force only fighting or only bug, or if we just stick with the Popplio, because it's a good find early on. Yeah, I think since we didn't find any other bugs or fighting, we're just going to try to make this a decent run. I was so delayed on that. Yeah. I think we just try to make this a decent run now. Hadn't found a Goldeen either. Not that it's amazing, but it's something to add to the Pokedex. We're getting closer to 250. I think at about 300 is when we finished a third of the Pokedex. Alright, there is one other Pokemon we haven't found yet. And if we can get... Trying to think of what else we want. Tramp would be solid enough. Okay. Like, we'd already caught one, but... fills out our team a little bit. Alright. Now I can just find the exit. I was hoping to find that last one, so we'll do one more encounter here. In case we can find the one here we haven't seen yet. It's either 905 or 920. It's based off of the Generation 8 Dex plus Hisui. Alright. Yeah, I want to say it's 920. So this is a sharp route, which is probably metal. Or steel, not metal. Let's go with this. Once we get a Primarina... Yeah, it is. Like, this is not a small undertaking. Once we get Primarina, we'll have Fighting Steel Fairy Core. Speaking of... Okay, we got some options. There's another one. So one of the first Pokemon decks I ever bought had foil Bronzong in it. It wasn't good, but I liked it. It was a lot of fun. So I've always had a little bit of a soft spot in my my heart. Now everything levels up to 15. Don't need baby doll eyes. We can actually give it Surf too. Sure. Get rid of Tail Whip. See, unfortunately now when everything levels up at once, it's like a solid 2 minutes of everything learning new moves. And I'm just like mashing, trying to get through it. Drampa might be the next one to go. Or Indeedee. Probably Drampa though, especially because we already have it. Like, normally it'd be Goldeen, but we need the Seeking for the Pokedex. Oh my gosh. Psywave's just better? Varying intensity. We'll get rid of Tackle for it. We're good? Nothing evolved. That's too bad. Alright. So we have 2 things we haven't seen on this route. I'll go ahead and find one of them. But everything else is at a max level, so we don't have to really fight anything else. If we see any trainers, we'll fight them, because we have a Nurse Joy to heal right afterwards. Ew. Just, no. And I'll run through here just in case we get one more that we haven't seen, but... No, okay. Off we go. Collect all of these, obviously, so we can sell them. I don't really need the fluffy tails or anything. One thing I probably should have checked, actually, before we put all the new moves on Heracross is... Okay, it's not bad. Its speed sucks, but the rest of it's not bad. Alright. I was hoping we didn't put all of those moves on, like, a 5 total IV Heracross. Item, yep. Alright. We move on. Nurse Joy. I'm gonna talk to, this guy. Ooh, there's Mr. Random Man. We could random out Drampa for something. Alright, so that's 33. Drampa doesn't evolve, and I'm pretty sure Goldeen is just a level evolution. So never mind. Alright, let's get something new. Oh, we don't have 1,000. Hold up, we can fix that. So if we go here, get rid of the star pieces. Get rid of the Poke Toys. Get rid of Fluffy Tails. Okay, we're good. Now we can get rid of Drampa and hopefully get something new. It could be a legendary or it could be a Delibird. If it's a Delibird, I'm releasing it immediately. I'm just putting it out there. It's a Finneon. Alright. I don't think we've gotten a Finneon before. Okay, so level 31. Got it. Let's slap Surf on everything. Because Surf is busted. Jeez, think we have a few water types? So get rid of Water Gun. Get rid of Flail, I guess. Everything else kind of has a use. And then Finneon. I haven't even looked at its moveset. Pound, Water Gun, Attract. Okay, that could be useful. Rain Dance could do a lot. We already have 3 water types. So being able to set up like a Rain Dance into Surfs could be big. Alright. Let's look. I'm just going to look for a Flame Orb real quick. There is a Flame Orb. We're not Guts. But there is a Flame Orb. Do we grab the Flame Orb now? In case we find an ability patch or capsule later? And Life Orb's expensive, but this isn't bad. Yeah, I'm going to grab it in case we can fix its nature later. Like, a Flame Orb is really huge. Oh, hold on, something came through. I saw something come through YouTube, but I don't see the message. I apologize. Give me a second. Nope, no message came in. Interesting. Yeah, sorry about that. Don't know what happened, but... Alright, but we're all good for this. Is there somebody we want to lead off with? Because I think I want to keep Heracross, just in case it's, like, Falkner or Winona. Stored power is not going to do a ton yet. We don't have, like, Calm Mind or Cosmic Power. We could do, like, an Attract Rain Dance setup with Finneon. And Finneon's fairly expendable overall, so yeah, let's do that. Who do we have first? It was Falkner. Okay. I am so glad I switched out Heracross. I am so glad I switched out Heracross. Drifloon is Ghost Flying. It is... Alright, Attract won't work, but if I just Rain Dance... Rain Dance Surf should start doing a lot of work. Oh, no. Fuck you. This. How do you miss? You just cover the arena in water. Doesn't matter how small they are. You just flood the arena. Just flood the fucking arena. Drown me with it. Just hit the fucking Drifloon. KSS though. Smieta. There we go. I don't think it's gonna KO, but... Jesus. This is the first Pokemon of the first gym lord we fight in this run. And it crit. There we go. Grass flying? I don't have, like, a ton that wants to hit this. I mean, Heracross has Aerial Ace, but I don't want to send Heracross out against it. I do want to switch out, though. Go with Bronzor. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, okay. This part of the fight will not be exciting, unfortunately, I think. Yeah. This is gonna be a long, drawn out. Actually, let's just Psywave for fun. One turn confusion. Fuck you. You know, we'll just do that again. Alright, one left. What Oricorio is that? Is that just regular Oricorio or Oricorio? I know what the flame one looks like. Let's look at this. It is Sensu style Ghost Flying. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why your messages aren't, like, showing up for me. Sorry. We'll just go with Confuse Ray. I mean, that shouldn't do a ton, right? Alright, that'll help. Don't really have anything I want to switch into this. Not a one-turn confusion, at least. Okay, there's something. Alright, well, 2 turns. So that does 6. If we take a crit, we're done. Yeah, no. I'm just going to throw probably a soda pop at it, give it 30 hit points back, and then go from there. That's 50. Lemonade's 30, right? But we don't have lemonade. We're taking 6. They should be fine. Buy us a little bit of time. Come on. Jesus. Faulkner, you're pissing me off, my guy. Okay, there's something. Hopefully that helps. Hopefully that makes a difference, but jeez. And it's male too, so it's not like I can switch Finneon in and use a track to try to keep it even down even more. Please. Please, just let it end. Thank you. Alright. Minimize Drifloon to start, and then that guy. We're fine, though. Nothing to worry about. We're good. Alright, we have a Nurse Joy all the way up there, but there's only this route to find Pokemon in. What are we looking for? I don't think we're looking for too much in particular. Leftovers and ability patches or capsules are probably the main thing. In which case, we'd probably want this route. This one does the same. Like, this gives us 6. This gives us 2 and 2, but more items and more trainers. We're going to do this. Or 2 and 4, sorry. Alright. Still, glad I switched Heracross out before Faulkner. Razorfang is Gligar, right? I think so. I'm not a huge fan of Altaria. Even Mega Altaria, I'm kind of like, eh. Chip Away is 70 as opposed to 65? Yeah. Icy Wind is big. It's better in doubles, but still nice here. We'll get rid of Pound. I kind of want to keep the Aqua Jet just for the priority move. Even if it's not a great physical attacker. No, I don't care about that. No. We have Surf. We don't need Water Pulse. Probably better than Pound. Just for the coverage. Alright, here we go. Starting to get some evolutions coming in. Funny that, like, our first team had half or a little more than half that couldn't evolve between Heracross, Drampa, and Indeedee. Alright. Let's see. So there's a Swablu on this route. There's a Rowlet! We gotta catch the little guy. Nice. Alright. What do we get rid of? Kind of want to get rid of Indeedee just so we can try to get the evolutions of Goldeen and Finneon. Indeedee seems redundant with the Bronzor. Especially because it doesn't have the ability that puts down Psychic Terrain when it comes out. But we got the Rowlet. Oh. There we go. Okay, we're going to go down and grab that item. And see what else is along here. Although there were only 2 Pokemon, right? So it's Swablu or Rowlet? Yeah. Nah. We want to be proactive with Heracross, not reactive. No. Aqua Ring could be cool. Probably not enough. Yeah, I don't think it's enough, though. I don't think it's enough recovery. Not on Seeking or Goldeen, at least. On something like a, Milotic, maybe. Yeah, we'll go with that. Ominous Wind. Alright. Maybe we'll get lucky. And we'll get Omni Boost, just like the Rayquaza in the last run did. Back-to-back Omni Boost from Ancient Power. Miserable. Iron Defense? I don't think we need Psywave and Confusion. Not sure if it gets Body Press later on, but we get like a Leftovers on it. It could still be a solid tank. Or solid wall, I guess. So I think we've already caught a Decidueye, but we hadn't gotten Rowlet yet or anything. Okay. Yeah, it's only Rowlets and Swablus now. Ultra Balls, that's nice. Is there a trainer down here? No. Too bad. Eventually, I'm going to want to pick up a Amulet coin as well, so we can kind of snowball the early games. But Swablu, nah. I'm not even going to. I guess we can do that just for some levels. Surf, Aqua. Nah, I'm okay. Again, we have Surf. It's alright. No, I don't need Fury Attack. We already have Surf on it. We don't need Water Pulse. Pluck, potentially. Yeah, I mean, Pluck's just better than Peck, right? Making sure there wasn't an accuracy discrepancy within it. Oh. I didn't see it, so I'm trying to run upwards, and I can't figure out why I'm not fucking moving. Yeah. We're good. Unless that Swablu's yellow, it's not one I'm going to worry about. Man, the aesthetics run is going to be so tough. Only shiny Pokemon. It's going to be ridiculous. Watchog should be fine to him. Yeah. No, we don't need Furry Attack. No. If you Safeguard and then swap into Toxic Spikes, I imagine you don't get poisoned, but does it also get rid of the Toxic Spikes? Kind of like what a Steel type would do. We're going to collect all of these up here because you never know when they're going to come in handy. Who knows? Maybe you'll find a Pokemon that has Belch, and you'll have to use one of these berries. Sometimes there's a trainer down in here, and I was hoping there was one. Like, I'm feeling pretty strong right now, so I might as well get the money from fighting them. Like that guy. Perfect. Furfrou, okay. That's right, Furfrou is surprisingly beefy. Okay. Oh, good. Okay. Moo Moo Milks are nice. Healing items early on are huge. As you saw in the last battle against Falconer. We can kind of just stall out with Bronzong using just simple potions. This is magical. Okay. Hey, we're right by Meteor Falls. It is fun to try to, like, figure out where you are each time you load into a new area. It's like, oh yeah, I'm just north of Pallet Town, or... Like now, Meteor Falls. Do I want to look to see what's here? There's 4 here. Probably doesn't hurt, right? We'll grab the berries too, but... Okay, we're not going to find, like, a legendary in here. Legendaries have their own, like, little area that you can see when you're coming up on one. Blah. Don't need a Gothita. And again, everything's pretty much level 25 already, so we don't need the experience from KOing them. Drowsy. Oh. I don't need that. I mean, we could catch this and just have it for the future. Yeah, let's just catch it. That way we can start with it in the future if we want. Whether it's for the Kanto challenge or the Psychic challenge and stuff like that. Or if we really need a Hypno. But it doesn't go on the team. Right, we'll find one more of the 4 that are here and then go from there. I guess same thing for this. At least this, we're not going to have to worry about evolving later. We catch this, we don't have to use it again. Yeah. But gets us closer and closer to finishing up the decks. We only have 670 to go, roughly. No problem. We got it. All right. We can just move on, though. Get to the rest area, and then... anyone to fight? Oh, there were no trainers here. Then second gym leader. So again, here we're looking for ability patches. There is Mr. Randoman again. Nope, no, nothing. Let me see when Goldeen evolves. Was it 31? $33. Alright, so that evolves in the next one. We get a lot that evolves in the next one. Like, I think Bronzor, Dartrix, Brionne, Goldeen, and Finneon all evolve either by 35 or at 36, which we can force. So we're good. So as long as we can get through this, we already faced Falkner, so I don't think we can get Winona. So what else is Heracross worried about? Heracross is worried about Fire and Psychic. We'll give this a shot and go from there. We can swap out. If it's Fire, we can probably swap into Fion. Morty is Ghost. We have Night Slash. This could be doable. That's Fairy Ghost. That's aggravating. If we get hit with a Play Rough, we're in trouble. So if it's Fairy Ghost, there could be Shadow Sneaks. Let's try this. We're going to swap in Bronzor. Yeah. That hurt. Can we do this, though? We can do that, but geez, one hit point. I gotta heal, but I think Bronzor could be the key to this. Living with one hit point off a crit, though. I have to keep in mind crit does get through my Iron Defense. So, like, I should honestly probably think about using a potion here again. I'm going to. I should have given it a Citrus Berry. We need to break its disguise. Interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh yeah, there goes the disguise. Interesting to note, it doesn't take any damage. I think they changed that in, like, Gen 9, where it takes 1 damage, so you can't do, like, Disguise, Focus Sash, Mimikyu. Alright, this will be fun. That did a decent chunk. If he can take this out, that's going to be huge. Yeah, okay. That's big. Alright, this is not going to be a physical attacker. Probably going to use, like, Nightshade or something. It's level 25. This is Grass Flying. 31 speed. Special attack nature. We'll gamble a little bit on Ominous Winds. Okay, that's fine. Oh, shit. All right. I see you, Dartrix. Ghost Rock? I mean... Razor Leaf could just straight up be the play, plus we get stab on it. Well, shit. We are part flying. Okay, we're fine. If this doesn't KO, we could be in trouble. Okay, we're good. Is Gullet ground ghost, or is that not Togalurk? It is ground ghost. I kind of don't want to risk Dartrix staying in, though. Let's put in Finneon. I had a feeling it had something disgusting. We can just... surf. We don't have to do anything crazy. Like, we're fine. We outsped it last time, unless it was somehow speed tie. We had it. Alright. Not bad. This Heracross is working out well, Moxie. It's a pretty decent starter. So what do we have? No legendaries. There's a game show host and Nurse Joy up there. Was 6 Pokemon ahead of time? Let's go up here. Just west of Petalburg. Sorry if you guys hear that, but it is cold down here, so I had to turn on the space heater next to me. There's 6 potential Pokemon here. Murkrow, the scourge of Scarlet and Violet competitive. Catch it just to have it again, but I should keep an eye on my quick balls. Cool. After everything evolves, we can look at starting to replace some of our water types too, like Seeking and Lumineon. We haven't caught Furfrou yet. How many quick balls am I down to? That's the big question. I still have 8. Alright, that's a lot better than expected. Cool. Another one. We're making solid progress on it today. On the Pokedex, that is. Wish you could see its summary before you added it to your team. To know if it has a certain ability or what its IVs and stuff are. We're just finding all the cool stuff. I used to like Snivy's from the generation I probably played the least, but I loved Serperior because it could get Contrary, and like Contrary Leaf Storms just always interested me. Like Contrary as an ability is super cool. I use Draco Meteor. I'm weaker. Oh wait, no the fuck I'm not. Apparently, I'm just going to catch everything on the route because we haven't seen it yet. We have plenty of grass-type options for our grass-only run. Alright, we've seen 4 of the 6. Alright, we can KO this. And start getting close to those evolutions. You're faster than me? Come on. Really? That close. That was like literally 1 HP. Alright, Brick Break's probably better than Arm Thrust. Almost, yeah, I mean. It's like 1 HP literally on that thing. Come on. Let me look at Primarina's stats. Primarina's stats. If I remember it, it's more bulky. It's got like a lot of, yeah, it's got 126 special attack. I thought it was bulkier than that. I mean, it's got 116 special defense, but if I'm going to keep it as my primary water type, I'm going to keep this coverage on it. Nope, don't need Captivate. Again, Finneon is probably out as soon as we get it evolved. Synthesis is pretty cool, though. Let's get rid of Astonish for it. We can actually start making our way up. So I really want to get everything evolved here. In this route, because we don't have a chance to do it before we found God. Before the Chansey trainer, just before the gym leader. Great. Pin missile? I mean... Nah, I just can't. Give me like X Scissor or something. Don't need Mega Horn, or don't need Agility. Safeguard. Future Sight. Let's do Future Sight instead of Psywave. Let's give it a shot. I so rarely use Future Sight. And there might be a reason I so rarely use Future Sight, but... Here we go. Alright, here's Lumineon. Like, the one thing Lumineon has going for it right now is the fact that it has Rain Dance. The later gyms usually have some sort of weather that benefits them, whether it's sun or rain or hail or a sandstorm. So having a way to clear that out is nice. That's one reason I value things like drought or drizzle. Or, was it snow warning? Pretty highly. Powder's healing. I'm going to check for trainers along in here, too. There's another Snivy. But I think on this route, Furfrou might be the one I'd look for the most to add to the team. Without seeing the 6th one. But I just don't think I really want another grass type. Like, grass types are great. They just have a lot of weaknesses. Like, fire, flying, ice, bug, and poison. That's a lot to work around. Okay. So we get this. So now we have a Primarina. Hopefully it gets Moonblast some point reasonably. Spark is this? Cures burns on contact? I mean, it's as strong as Surf. Let's get rid of Aqua Jet now, but that's interesting. And we get Seeking. Okay. As I said, everything evolves this route. Except for Heracross. Oh my. Yes. Okay. Even... Okay. Spirit Shackle? Like, I like the opportunity of an Omni Boost with Ominous Wind. Trying to think of, like, what Pluck covers for us. And it covers Fighting Grass and Bug, which we don't cover that well right now. We cover Grass and Bug, I guess? Well, we have Aerial Ace. Let's get rid of Pluck. We'll give it a shot. It's something to do in case we run out of Ominous Wind PowerPoints. Or we just need something to hit hard. Just everything evolves. Okay. Literally 5 evolutions. No, we don't need block. Alright, now we probably want to replace the Lumineon and the Seeking. Not with that. We just replace one of them and hope for a Mr. Randoman at Nurse Joy. That could work out too. So we have one we haven't seen yet. Do we just search for that one? Maybe. Yeah, normally I don't care about finding the last one, but I think... I was going to say, I think this time it might be worth it, and then it gives us this. Moving on. We can fight them. We have a Nurse Joy coming up. I can't believe I almost said it might be worth it right before we encountered a Rattata. Okay, so Dark Ice shouldn't have Freeze Dry. I cursed the Attract move so much as like a 12-year-old playing Pokemon Gold. Because I never got to act. You're 12, your hormones are starting to kick in, we're going to use Attract, and you're not going to be able to do a damn thing about it. There, we're fine. Lumineon OP. Maybe not, but... Alright, moving on. I don't think I'm going to do the game show. We're going to hope for Mr. Randoman. Nope, he's not here this time. Of course not. It's fine. So we're looking for Ability Patch. Relax. Nope. Anything here? Gems. We have Flame Orb. Yeah, this is pretty meh. Alright, I'm gonna buy a couple quick balls. That way we have enough. And we'll go to the gym leader. We have 5. 3 should be enough, and that'll allow us to buy some stuff later on. I'm wondering if I want to give Toxic to Bronzong. Oh, I didn't look for leftovers either. Like, Toxic instead of Hypnosis might be a thing we can do. Yeah. I thought I would have noticed leftovers if they were there, but you never know. Do we want to start? I mean, we could start Lumineon. Get a Rain Dance up, attract. Keep Heracross as a swap in. Or a revenge killer if we want. And let's keep Lumineon. It's also arguably our most, fuck me. I was gonna say it's our most expendable Mon. We got this. Yeah, I think Bronzong's just to play here. Especially with that. Alright, let's put out a Future Sight to start. Just to get that going. Ow. We can go Iron Defense. Like, if this crits, we're done. I'm gonna just slap a potion on it, just to be safe. Yeah, crits ignoring stat changes. Usually I don't care all that much about, but this run, it's actually becoming something I have to be pretty cognizant about. That is why. That is why. Wonder if it has knockoff again. Let's do this. That's aggravating. Okay, what do we switch into that? We could just straight up switch into... Let's try this. I'm not super worried. And we do have Aerial Ace. Dang, that did nothing. If it takes the Future Sight attack, we should still be okay. Healed a lot. Oh, that probably won't do all that much. I'm just going to try to punch through it the best I can. Yeah, okay, we're alright. And then we'll switch out after this. Psychic Grass? Decidueye? For potential Ominous Wind stuff? We also have Synthesis. Damn. Gotta be a little worried about the poison here. If we go back into Bronzong from here, there shouldn't be a lot to worry about. I say that, but I'm expecting a poison attack. Oh, alright. I don't imagine this does a ton. Yeah, you're giga draining a slab of metal. It actually hit. Holy crap. Okay. Oh, wait, we can't future sight again. Forgot it hadn't hit yet. Yeah, here it is. Like, that's strong. Just the 2-turn delay is a little awkward. We probably make it work, though. Still, that's 3 down. Fairly alright. I'm still worried about later gyms. There's a legendary there. And we do have a Master Ball. Average course route. Mighty route. This gives us more options to replace Seeking and Lumineon. And then again, we can guarantee catch the legendary. So I think we have Razor Fangs and Razor Claws now. So if we come across Gligar or, excuse me, Sneasel, we'll be alright. There's no way Heracross learned First Impression, right? That's too much to ask for. Okay. I was hoping for items along here. Aw, Cubone. So, I mean, Cubone definitely has some appeal with the way our current team is set up, just because we have quite a few water types. If we catch it and drop Seeking, we still have Primarina and Lumineon weak to Electric. It doesn't cover the grass weakness. We kind of have Heracross for that. And just having something that can get Stab Earthquake is also nice. Let's go for it. Definitely not the best ground type out there with, you know, Garchomp, Excadrill being out there, even though we haven't seen them. But it's something for now. We'll drop Seeking. Plus, we hadn't caught one before. A Crab Brawler. I forgot about this guy. Is it water fighting? Right? It's just fighting and then Crabominable is fighting ice. I mean, we'll catch it. Ice. I'm just trying to think of what ice covers. And it's like ground, which we already have Primarina for. Like Primarina and Decidueye. And right now, Lumineon, I guess. Dragon, which again, we have Primarina for. And we can teach it like Ice Beam. Grass, but we have Aerial Ace from Heracross? Maybe. We'll catch it for later, but it's not going on our team at the moment. Still, one more for the Dex. That's, I'd say it's close to 20 new Pokemon in the Dex in this run alone. Oh, well. Thought for sure we'd get an encounter in there. We'll get one in here. We still want to train up. We want to get to 45. Ooh, Slugma. Do we want a fire type? Grass Bug Ice. Resists Fairy. We don't have a huge Fairy weakness, though, and we already have a Bronzong. Alright, it's gotta be one of those catching it, not using it, but... Still, 251. Alright, there's one left we haven't found yet. Yeah, and we're gonna train a little bit. Hopefully the training doesn't take long. I don't have anything that wants to fight it, but Reboot being there is interesting. Okay, so we've seen all four now. Oh, Shuka Shuka. Every time I see Shuka Berry, that's the song that immediately pops into my head. Just, okay. That's what it is. Alright. Crabrawler. Okay, so we have Aerial Ace for this. Eventually, if we're able to ability patch the Heracross to Guts, we already have the Flame Orb. If we're able to ability patch the Heracross to Guts and get Facade, that'll be big. Man, that's so strong, just a little inaccurate. Is it worth it? I mean, it helps against Psychic Dark Grass, and it stabs, so it's like 180 base power. Yeah. We'll give it a shot. Primarina doesn't have Hyper Voice, does it? Or not Hyper Voice, Pixelate. I'm gonna keep Icy Wind. Actually, I'll probably replace with Ice Beam, but I'm just gonna keep Surf. We'll get rid of Sparkling Aria. Alright, let's see what this guy's got. Focus Energy, Bone Meringue, Rage, and... It has False Swipe. I mean, we'll get rid of Rage for Thrash. But... I think that's like the first time I've seen a Pokemon in this game actually have False Swipe. Stomping Tantrum. Okay. That's big. Do that instead of Bone Meringue. Sucker Punch is big. I almost want to drop Spirit Shackle for Sucker Punch. What is Decidueye stats like? Decidueye. Its attack is a little bit better than its special attack. Yeah, let's drop Spirit Shackle for it. Just the priority's really nice. Gyro Ball is 2. Do we drop Future Sight for Gyro Ball? Gives us a little bit of Anti-Fairy. I mean, I'd like Heavy Slam, but... We'll drop the Future Sight. Just the upfront damage rather than the 2-turn delayed is going to be helpful. Sweet. Too bad it's not a Alolan Marowak. I first started looking at doing VGC probably like 3 or 4 years ago during Sword and Shield. And I was looking at Alolan Marowak Trick Room. So there's a soft spot in my heart for it. Slugma. Not gonna worry about it. Actually, I should probably just throw out Lumineon or something. Yeah, that's what I'll do after this. Oh, shit. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna put out Lumineon. Lumineon can beat any of the 4 that are available here. So I don't have to constantly try to run away from stuff. We'll do 2 more and then move on to the Legendary Encounter. Our Brawler, we have Gust. It might take us 2 Gusts, but... Not to be confused with might take us to Augusta. Which I've never been, actually. Ah, Power-Up Punch. The move behind our strategy to beat Sydney in Emerald Horizons. We needed 3 Power-Up Punches to get past the Yveltal. And if we could do that, then we were good. Alright, 1 more and then we'll move on. Don't need Whirlpool. There's Moonblast. Alright. That's gonna help. I guess Hyper Voice does have some... Ooh. Ooh, hold up. Hyper Voice has some utility in case they put up a substitute or something. Man, Brick Break is so helpful, though. And we're not that fast, but that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Let's go for it. Leaf Blade over Razor Leaf for sure. Leaf Blade from Hisuian Decidueye is how we got past the champions, Primal Kyogre and Emerald Horizons. Extra Sensory. I'm tempted to take it instead of Hypnosis, just because Hypnosis is 60 accuracy. Alright, moving on. Let's do this. And because they're losing some value, I'm just going to use a potion now. Frees up bag space and gets us right there. There we go. Shouldn't have been that difficult. See if we can... No. Alright, so it's not like Deoxys or one of the Lotties. It's Team Aqua. Let's go with the Decidueye. Three. Okay, Dark Dargon. We should be fine. Yeah. I like Dino as a Pokemon, but man, it's weak to Fairy. When I used Hydreigon in my draft league, I gave it Terra Steel pretty consistently. Plus, Terra Steel Flash Cannon did a lot of damage. Barras. Ooh, Barraskewda. Another one? Oh, shoot. Okay, hold up. Please don't poison. All right, we got to get out of here. Okay, it's down, but we have lived on 1 hit point and 4 hit points so far. Okay, please don't have pursuit. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it. Moo Moo Milk is 100. I'm not even gonna worry about it because pursuit would definitely KO. Looks like we're all right. Okay, that poison jab threw me for a loop. Not gonna lie. That was a little spooky. We're good. Alright, and now we're going to switch Lumineon up front, because, again, probably the most expendable at the moment. Maybe Marowak. We'll see what this is. We'll probably try a Quick Ball and then a Master Ball, depending on what it's like. Ooksy. Okay. Oh, sweet. All right, we get to save our Master Ball for later. There's Uxie. That would give us 2 Psychic types, but I don't really want to give up Bronzong. I feel like Bronzong in general is a pretty valuable switch into a lot of things. Thank you for your assistance, Lumineon. Oops. Let's see what we're twerking with the Uxie. Oh, I should have named it Daisy. That way it could have been an Uxie Daisy. And thanks, I hate it. Wow, this is some grade A shit. At least it's got speed. That is some grade A shit right there. Alright. Let's see what we can go fix. Alright, there's not a move tutor. There is a Mr. Random Man. I don't think there's really anything I want to Random Man out, though. Like, I feel like this is fairly solid. Uxie's weak to Dark. Bug. I guess we're a little weak to Bug. Yeah, we're a little weak to Bug. We got switch-ins for Fire. We got switch-ins for Fighting. Rock, Ground. Kinda have an issue with Grass, but we've already faced Erica. Dragon Fairy? I mean, Bronzong's kind of just our switch into Fairy. It's not great, but it's something. Ice. We have a slight weakness to. I think we're okay. I gotta fix that Uxie. That's the big thing. We're at 4. Oops. Let's go up to that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to get Uxie caught up, see if it learns anything. And then probably use some TMs on it. Like Psychic at minimum. Also, that's not a shiny Uxie, right? I don't think so. No, it's not. Okay. Just making sure. I'm not even sure this will KO. Okay. It didn't learn anything. All right. Well then. Let's see what we got. I think Psychic's a must. We'll drop Endure for it. And then, can it learn Flamethrower? No. Marowak can, though. That's interesting. T-Bolt? Yes, okay, we'll teach it T-Bolt. Instead of Future Sight. Wonder if there's a world where Uxie can learn Sub-Nasty Plot. And then one Shadow Ball? Yeah. I think getting rid of Swift. That way we can keep Yawn just in case we need it, but I don't think it's a lead for us. What do we got in the terms of? I'm going to use this on Heracross. Let's give a Resist Feather to Bronzong. We'll give a Clever Feather also to Bronzong. We could give it to Primarina. Let's just make Bronzong beefy. And eventually find leftovers for it. Razor Fang for him. Okay, there's not really anything else we have. Let's give Bronzong a Citrus Berry. Gives the same thing to Primarina. Do we have any anti-water? Yes, so we're going to give a Pasho Berry to Marowak. And an Aka Berry to Heracross. And finally, we'll make Primarina healthier. What do I have? Soda Pops are kind of losing their value a little bit, so... Alright. Finally, we have to determine who we're going to lead with. I don't really want to lead with Uxie. Those are pretty bad. We could teach it Earthquake, but we're probably going to replace it. I'd rather keep my Earthquake TM. Let's start with Decidueye. There's the option for Ominous Wind Boost right away. It's against Claire. Okay. Here's what I'm talking about the weather effects coming in. Claire in the rain, which can either lead to thunder, hurricanes, or hydro pumps. Dragonair. What do we have to do with that? Wondering what Dragonair would have that would shut me down. Let's go with an Ominous Wind. Just to see what happens. Alright, it's faster than me, but if we get off another one, we should be able to KO it. It'll probably attack first. We're most worried about an Ice Beam. We're still faster than it. Alright, never mind. Omni Boost. Never lucky. Never lucky. Alright, normal dragon, so Ominous Wind won't work against it. So we have Primarina or Heracross. Heracross because it can close combat. And probably take it out because Drampa's not, like, incredibly bulky. I feel like I'm going to want Primarina for later. So if I have a hard switch in, we hope we don't get punished. Okay. So it did 30... Oh, it's in the rain. Okay, we're fine. It did 37. So without the Akka Berry, it would do 74, which would still leave us with 33? 36. And now I hope it KOs. Cool. All right. Fire Dargon. All right. I think it's time for Primarina to come out. That's embarrassing. Turtonator is actually one of the first Pokemon I bred for a shiny version of it. Back in Sword and Shield. You're fighting dragon. I'm not anticipating on switching out of Primarina, so... Yeah. I feel like the crit was overkill at that point. But sure. We're good. Ghost Dragon? Still solid. Alright, we got through Claire in the rain. I think if we can somehow add some entry hazards to our team, that'll go a long way, especially if we're going to come across some focus sashes later. Stealth Rocks is probably the most consistent way of breaking sashes. At this point, I'm going to say we want a Battle Shop. So it's either this one or this one. Average swarming. This gives us more options. But not as many trainers, not as many items. Let's go here. And if it's a swarming route, we are going to switch. This way we have Aerial Ace. We still haven't found leftovers for Bronzong or the ability capsule to switch out to Guts on Heracross. Alright, Night Slash? I guess Mega Horn and Night Slash are kind of occupying the same spots in a lot of cases now. We don't want reversal. I mean, Amnesia's nice. Again, I think Yawn's gonna have more flexibility and utility for us than Amnesia. No, we don't need payback on Bronzong. Nope. Grab the berries. I mean, that Akka berry did come in clutch for Heracross. It probably wouldn't have been KO'd without it because of the rain, but still was important. I want to fight one more thing before fighting her, just to get us to 51, a couple more levels, and hopefully be alright. Hi, Pinsir. Or we can just catch this guy and fight the next thing. That might be the, I actually just watched this episode of Johto Journeys, or of Johto, where the Heracross were trying to get sap from the tree, and the Pinsir Arby was invading on their land. I should watch it like last week, just because. Not that one specifically. I've been slowly making my way back through all of the Pokemon episodes. Kricketune. We haven't caught it. We might as well. Yeah. Alright, have we seen... We've seen all but one. We know Heracross can pretty much one-shot anything it comes across. Yeah. Just do Night Slash. And then it was... Did we see Team Aqua? So we get to 51. No. I'd like to find a better ground type than Marowak. And if we're in the ice... You know, I was going to keep Heracross in. We'll see how it goes. I feel like they rarely have been leading with either water or fire for Aqua and Magma, respectively. Then again... Alright, Water Fairy. We don't really want to be fighting a Fairy type, so... Bronzong? Yeah. That could be a little more problematic. We have Gyro Ball. Oh. Okay. I was expecting like an Aqua Jet or Liquidation. That did nothing, dear lord. Okay. It's got Rain Dance, Play Rough, and Aqua Ring. Sure. Alright, it's gonna be one of those drawn-out fights, but I don't really see how it goes wrong at this point, unless it's got, like, a knockoff, maybe? Wouldn't leftovers be great right now? Oh, wait, there's only 5 power points of that? That could be more problematic. I thought Gyro Ball had more. Want to buy Heavy Slam. Or a crit here. Okay, that does it. I mean, I'll take Double Edge instead of Thrash. That way we're not locked into anything, but... No. I mean, Heal Block's fun in case we come across things that want to, you know, roost. But other than that... We are not heavier than that. We could probably do a combination of Confuse Ray and Extrasensory. Oh. Wondering how much this is going to hurt. Not much. Okay. That answers that. Extrasensory. There's the Citrus Berry. Oh. Thank you. Alright, that saves us a couple turns of pain. Just finishes it up. Oh, can't forget this. Wait, hold on. Is this what we've been waiting for? Is this... Yes. Okay, we got it. We got the ability capsule, and now we can give it a flame orb. Nice. Okay. Crap. Didn't know if he'd see me or not. I wasn't sure what his route was, but... Greninja? Probably faster than we are, and if I remember right, Greninja can get quite a few different moves. Like, I kind of want to just have Uxie come in, because it has Thunderbolt, but I don't want to swap it into an unknown Greninja set, even 11 levels up. Primarina could be fine. Let's swap in Primarina. Unless it's got like a Poison Jab or a Sludge Bomb or something. Nope, it's got that. Okay. But we have Hyper Voice. I mentioned it earlier that if we ever came across a substitute, Hyper Voice could do some stuff. Nah. We're not really a rain team. Brave Bird and... Nah. Well... There's that. We're going to take little bits of chip damage from the hail, but... There's not a hail of a lot we can do about it. No? Alright. I tried. Not hard, but I tried. Okay. I'm like, if it gets a burn too, it's like you get a crit and a burn and a boost all from one throwaway attack, basically. We're good. At least he didn't stop in front of that. There's nothing there. Okay. I was gonna say, there's usually items here. Beast Ball. That's right. I forgot that there are Ultra Beasts in here. I think, like, we're going to pre-burn the Heracross. There are a lot of trainers. Question is, what's the best way to do it? Heracross by swapping it into the Chansey trainer just before the gym leader. This thing might have Sturdy. So we have a couple options. Let's actually get some use out of Marowak. Like, Primarina, Marowak, and Decidueye all could have done work. I mean, actually everything we had could have, except for maybe Uxie. But this is fine. I forgot about the hail when I was talking about Sturdy. That's a little more problematic. It is rock type. I think he put a layer of spikes out. But I'm still going to go into Decidueye because a Leaf Blade will just be able to tear through it. As long as nothing weird goes on here. I'm going to assume we're faster than a Rockfish. There's not a big synthesis, but it's something. Yeah. Basically sets us back to where we started at. And I'm hoping the Decidueye can finish this. Okay, I was expecting a rock. So we could go Ominous Wind. We can Sucker Punch trap it now. Yep. My draft league earlier this year really gave me an appreciation for Sucker Punch. I added on both King Gambit and Brute Bonnet. Amazing. Is this the Steel Electric little dude? I think it is. So, Marowak? I forgot Togedemaru was a thing. So now if I remember right, electric terrain means either sleeping or status conditions can't be inflicted on those that are grounded. Pretty sure that's what it is. Alright, so we got that. We have Team Aqua there. Also, again, I should be able to put Decidueye out, have it use Synthesis, and then put it back in its Pokeball. Like, not in combat, just period. It has to be under immediate threat in order to heal itself. Really? Yeah, this could be spooky. I think it's fine. We just Leaf Blade and we should be alright. I think Shiny Quillfish is the only shiny we found so far. So whenever we do the shiny challenge, as of right now, that's the only thing we could start with. That's normal dark. Probably fairly fast. I'm gonna go Primarina. Well, okay. I was gonna say, if that thing dives underwater, we have Surf. Also, I'm like half tempted to use our free heal before the next gym. Okay. Just because, like, we have like little bits of damage, but on everyone because of the hail. Okay. So, like, I could probably try to use Oran berries. Reaper Claw's interesting. Oops. We're at 45 or 55 on everyone. Yeah. Sorry, let me check one more place. No, okay. Sometimes there's a Pokeball down there. So this is Calm Confusing. Let's just go average magical. Do we want to fight these people? Maybe. Let's actually put Uxie out for what? The second time? Maybe? I was never a huge fan of the trio. Or that Sinnoh. Runegrigus. So if we just Shadow Ball? Well then, okay. I used to use Curse in Red Rescue Team to get past Rayquaza. You'd hopefully find, like, a Duskull in Sky Tower, Sky Pillar, have it use Curse against Rayquaza, and then just run and try to live. Kind of expecting some sort of, like, knockoff to come in. So let's put Primarina back out. Yep. Wasn't knockoff, it was another dark type move. We should still be fine, right? Yeah. Primarina's gonna lead like a Moo Moo Milk or something. Diggersby. I'm just gonna give it a Moo Moo Milk now. Just in case Diggersby outsped us somehow. Oh. Uxie has Levitate. Yeah, Uxie has Levitate. We're probably just Psychic. Yeah. I mean, Thunderbolt obviously wouldn't do anything. It's part ground type. Bounce? Bronzong? Okay. Gotta be a little careful now. Okay. It gets off one bounce that does approximately -5 damage, but it paralyzes us. Sure. Just switch in and out around it. Alright. That was entertaining as hell. I'll give Bronzong a Cherry Berry after this. Wormadam. I mean, it is part bug. Okay. Great. Alright, so let's... Cherry Berry is what I said, right? There it is. See, we're all just, like, slightly beat up. Heracross is the only one that's not a little bit hurt. So Soda Pop is 50. That's enough for you. It's almost enough for you. Oh, it's good for you. And heal powder is just a full heal. It's the energy powder. We also have super potions. Okay. We're back to mostly healthy. It's fine. We can move on. I'll probably do like 1 or 2 more gyms and then wrap it up for the day. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I will be releasing my first episode of Cobalt Core Let's Play. Coming up, I'm trying to figure out some stuff with the thumbnail real quick. I have an idea for it, and it's not something I personally know how to do, so I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And there are 4 Pokemon here. I'm not sure how interested I am in these. I had to say something. This could replace Marowak. Incineroar is just solid. Yeah. Thanks for your help, Marowak, I think. Alright, what is Incineroar working with? Doesn't have Intimidate. Higher special attack, lower special defense, swagger threshold. I mean... We're gonna need to put Fake Out on it at minimum. There's a Galarian Slowpoke. Did we have a Galarian Cuff or anything? No, we didn't. Okay. So let's just Psychic this real quick, get the Incineroar leveled, and see what it learns. What's up with things having Psychic duels with Uxie? Okay. Actually, I was thinking I should have just done this. That's what happens when I actually use my brain. Don't need Scary Face. I mean, better than Fury Swipes, but I was so excited when we saw the Incineroar. No. Alright, maybe there will be Mr. Random Man coming in. That's kind of my hope. Or we can really redo the Incineroar. Bouffant could be scary. Let's go. Bronzong? I'm a little worried about like a head smash. was gonna say, there's no way. Probably slap a couple iron defenses on and then just try to stall out with extra sensories. Yeah. We're faster than a Bouffalon. I don't know how to feel about this. Okay. There's like nothing. Imagine this still... Yeah, it does 11, even after getting hit. Ooh, sorry. I forgot about something I have to check real quick. 1 second, guys. A Snorlax? What do I... Confuse Ray? I mean, Gyro Ball's gonna do nothing. Yo, hold on, I saw... Hold up, I apologize. I see stuff coming in, but it's not showing up in my Streamlabs, guys. I super apologize. Yeah, hold on, give me a second. It's not showing up in my Streamlabs. Yeah, I apologize about that. I have not, yeah. I'm sorry, Generation. I will shoot you a message later in case you're not here anymore, but that's disappointing. Please hurt yourself. Okay, we can't run. It's fine. So Relicanth is Water Rock. I really don't think there's a world where Gyro Ball does enough for it, but... Give me a second. Man, why is Streamlabs being so temperamental lately? Yeah, I'll have to figure out how to message Generation, but I really apologize about that, man. I mean, can't we just... Yeah, I think this guarantees it. We got yawned. I was looking at other stuff and we got yawned. Do we have... What's the anti-yawn berry? Chesto? We should have a Chesto berry. Yeah. Not anti-yawn, anti-sleep. You guys knew what I meant. See, now I really dislike that. I really dislike that I missed that message. I feel super shit about that. Alright, I'm gonna have to start doing this then. I'm gonna have to do a new setup for it, but... A Toucannon? I don't even know what to expect from this thing. Okay. Got it, that's what to expect. I might actually have to use Lepa Berries on Bronzong before the gym battle. Alright, we got it. Grab this. Chip Pot is for Sinistea? Because I don't think Sinistra or whatever the new one in the teal mask is in Rogue Emerald. There is not a Mr. Random Man. There are ability capsules and pouches, so let's take a look at Incineroar. Incineroar stats. So Incineroar has Intimidate as its hidden ability, so we need a patch for it. We're gonna have to sell a bunch. Let's see what else is here. A bunch of mints, stones. There's the Galarica stuff. Alright, let's sell the excess stuff. So right now that is... Probably don't need 3 Razor Fangs. Let's just keep 2 of them. Don't need the repels. We don't need 6 Razor Claws. We can get rid of 5 of them. Don't need 6 Dragon Scales. We can get rid of 5 of them. Don't think we're going to really need the Water Gems. I'm not a huge fan of reducing speed unless we're doing like a dedicated Trick Room team. Don't need the Deep Sea Scale. We can get rid of 2 of them. Psychic Gems. Reaper Claws, get rid of all but 2. Or all but 1. X attacks, we can get rid of all of them. Pearls, we can get rid of all of them. And chip pots, we'll keep 1. Alright, that gives us a lot more to work with. So let's buy the ability patch. Yep. So we'll use that on Incineroar. What is Primarina's hidden ability? Primarina. Is it Pixelate? Liquid Voice. Liquid Voice causes all sound-based moves used by Pokemon to become water type. It gets stabbed for it. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to do much with it. We're going to look for leftovers in here. There's some leftovers. Okay, so that's pretty solid. We can give leftovers to... Oops. What's his face? Bronzong. Also... That's fine. So now we're going to look at redoing Incineroar and then seeing if we can get Facade on Heracross. Incineroar comes first. We're looking for Fake Out. Parting Shot's also a thing. Darkest Lariat. Just Fake Out Parting Shot, I feel, is like a super good thing. Nasty Papa. There it is. So we're going to get rid of Thrash. We'll go Parting Shot. We'll also go Knockoff. Alright, we're going to try to find a decent mint for it. Probably something specially defense related. which I'm not familiar with. Don't really want to reduce attack. Don't have a ton of options. I mean, we could go with like an impish mint for now. Make it a little bulkier. I might buy a second leftovers for it too, because I don't really want it to become like I'm not using it for sweeping. Although we're a little low. If we did this. Okay, that should be enough. Yeah, we'll grab another leftovers for it. Oops. Alright, what's it looking like now? Parting shot, flare blitz, fake out, knockoff. With leftovers. Do we have any... See if we have any feathers that will help us out. No. Okay. This is fine. We didn't get facade on Heracross, but it's okay. We got to the point where this Incineroar should be useful. So I'm a little worried about, like, Juan right now. Okay. Right after we get rid of... Right after we get rid of our Marowak, we get Lieutenant Surge. Magnezone, but it's in the rain. We have Intimidate. We can fake out at the very least. So we're going to fake out. Parting shot? Okay. Oh, shoot. Okay, this is actually okay. God damn it. That's not. That's Rock Electric. Like, if we put Heracross out now, it would get the Flame Orb. But if it has Sturdy, we wouldn't be able to do anything with that. Uxie has Shadow Ball, Thunderbolt, Psychic. Decidueye could get a Leaf Blade down. That might be the play to go. Okay, I'm guessing this thing has Sturdy. It's in the rain. We should be okay. Yeah. The combination of the rain plus the parting shot was the big one. That looks like normal Electrode. It doesn't look like Hisuian Electrode. We don't have Brick Break anymore, but we went with Ominous Wind. Omni Boost? Nope. We still haven't gotten an Omni Boost this run. Yeah, that's an issue. I might stall out for an extra turn with Synthesis to try to get those screens down. I guess we can do one more. You know, let's Synthesis now, because it's faster. Does it only do this? It's only a screen setter? If that's the case, I can do Synthesis one more time just to top everything off. I mean, I'm going to try this one more time to try to get the Omni boost, but... No Omni boosts at all this run. Alright, Magnezone. Volt Switch in the rain. I mean, Leaf Blade's not going to do much to it. Sucker Punch, if it Volt Switches, probably won't, but... There's nothing I want to switch into this right now. Yeah, it does nothing. Okay. So I should be a little worried about some stuff. Let's do a Leaf Blade and go from there. I see. I don't have a good way to stop that. You Volt Switch again. In the rain. You crit. Coming in. Gyro Ball. I'm really regretting getting rid of Marowak now. We got rid of it for the Incineroar, like, right before Surge. Who we obviously didn't know who was coming, but... Let's... It's gonna do, like, nothing. Ah, it did more than I thought. Oh, shoot. That is our first lost Pokemon of the run. That was the first one we'd lost all run. I don't get the burn. I imagine it's faster than me. Okay. That's fine. This just lets us see what's there. Raichu's gonna be faster. That's fine, actually. Can we... Like, we have leftovers. So now we can probably Confuse Ray Extra Sensory. Volt Switch is special, right? Volt Switch? Yeah, Volt Switch is special. I was making sure I wasn't going to get any value from Iron Defense. I know, we can just Extra Sensory. We've taken 80 with leftover. Okay. I think even if this crits will be alright. We've taken 77. Yeah. 1 turn confusion. Or maybe 2, but I don't think it hit itself at all. I gotta give it a Moo Moo Milk. Losing to Decidueye sucks. I think I'm just gonna keep firing extra sentries at it. I don't think I need to Confuse Ray. Freaking Nuzzle. I did so good, but... Maybe now I do Confuse Ray since I'm not guaranteed to attack every turn. Doesn't hit itself at all in Confusion. I get back-to-back paralyses. Or fully parried. I mean, I gotta use another Moo Moo Milk. Because again, I don't have anything that wants to switch into this. I don't even think, like, Uxie does. It's not an exciting strategy, but I think this is... Come on! Just hit yourself once, please. Okay, thank you. Alright, that's all we needed. That's all we need to get through. Oh, we lost our quests, though. We were on track to do the quests where you don't have any Pokemon faint through the first 8 gyms. I wasn't expecting the Steel Beam. Oh, that's disappointing. Okay, so we can get a Pokemon back, which I think also counts Pokemon we've released. There's a Nurse Joy down there that might be the way to go. But I think I'm going to wrap it up there for today, guys. I want to thank everyone for hanging out. I'll probably be back tomorrow, but we will be back tomorrow night as well. Hopefully finishing up this run. And we'll be back Wednesday night. I'm entering Coinbox again for Smash Brothers, and hopefully we'll see everyone there. Have a great day.